Let's begin the story. Snow White. Once upon a time, a kind queen wished for a baby girl with skin as soft as snow, cheeks as rosy as a berry, and hair as dark as night. Soon, a sweet baby named Snow White was born. She was so lovely and everyone loved her. But then, a new queen came to live in the castle. This new queen was very beautiful, but she loved herself most of all. She had a special magic mirror on her wall. Every single day, she would ask, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror always told her, "You are queen." As Snow White grew up, she became even more wonderful. One sunny morning, the queen asked her mirror the same question. But this time, the mirror answered, "Queen, you are pretty, it's true, but Snow White is much fairer than you." The queen felt very cross and angry. The angry queen told a kind huntsman to take Snow White deep into the big, green forest. "Leave her there," she commanded. But the huntsman saw Snow White's gentle heart. He couldn't hurt her. He told Snow White to run far, far away and hide. Snow White ran through the tall trees until her feet were tired. Suddenly, she saw a tiny, cozy cottage. It had a little chimney with smoke puffing out. Inside, everything was small and neat. She wondered who lived in such a charming, tiny house. Soon, 7 little dwarfs came home from their work in the mine. They were surprised to find Snow White. She told them her story. The kind dwarfs invited her to stay if she helped keep their house tidy. But never open the door to strangers, they warned. Back at the castle, the queen asked her mirror again. "Snow White is still alive," cried the mirror. The queen was furious. She dressed up in a tricky disguise and brought Snow White a pretty, but not so nice, comb. Luckily, the dwarfs came home and saved Snow White. The queen tried again. This time, she made a big, red, shiny apple. Half of it was yummy, but the other half was a sleepy apple. Disguised as an old lady, she offered it to Snow White. "It's so delicious," she said, taking a bite from the good side. Snow White took a bite from the sleepy side of the apple and fell into a deep, deep sleep. The dwarfs rushed home, but they couldn't wake her up. They were so sad. They carefully placed her in a beautiful glass bed, hoping she would wake up one day. One sunny day, a handsome prince rode through the forest. He saw Snow White in her glass bed and thought she was the most beautiful girl he had ever seen. He fell in love right away. He asked the kind dwarfs if he could take her to his castle. As the prince's helpers carefully carried the glass bed, they stumbled over a tree root. Bump! The sleepy apple piece popped right out of Snow White's mouth. Her eyes fluttered open, and she woke up. Everyone cheered, so happy to see her lovely smile again. The prince and Snow White were so happy. They got married in a grand celebration. The unkind queen, feeling very sad and cross, went far, far away. Snow White learned that being kind and good makes friends and brings joy. Kindness always wins. Thanks for watching. Snow White.